signal to the bad eggs in the Nigeria police force that the police chief is ready to tackle cases of human rights violations committed against innocent Nigerians by some cops. While sympathizing with Bartels over the harrowing experience he suffered in the hands of the cops, Peter Side said that journalists should not be blocked from performing their professional duty, which includes being watchdog of society. In the meantime, there are reports that the police personnel who were involved in the battering of the journalists have been arrested and are being questioned. And now President Muhammadu Buhari is currently meeting with all 36 state governors, both past and newly sworn in, at the council chamber of the presidential villa. Also present at the meeting are all service chiefs. The details of the meeting are yet to be disclosed. And on the foreign scene of sports, the president of the Confederation of African Football, Ahmed Ahmed, has been released without charge in France a day after being arrested for questioning in Marseille. Prosecutor Xavier Terabo said Ahmed who was in France for the FIFA Congress held on Wednesday, was questioned as part of a probe into corruption, breach of trust, and forgery. And that's it on the news update for the hour. Thank you for your time and stay tuned.
Port Harcourt, are you ready? Today, 95.1 FM, the voice of the people.
Today FM at 6. Yay! Thank you, Productions, for opening your heart to Today 95.1 FM.
Without you, there is no us. 6 years of giving you a voice, 6 years of non-stop quality broadcasting, 6 years of great talk, news, mind-blowing sports and entertainment.
The most beautiful things are not associated with money. They are memories and moments we share.
Today, we have the courage to celebrate because of you, and you.
As you share in our celebration, we wish you all the joy that never ends.
It's no longer news that we are the voice of the people. We work hard, so we have to party hard.
Come on. Oh yeah, now. Come on. Let's go.
There is never a dull moment of this dial.
But let's get on now to what is happening here in Nigeria.
In the southwest, we have 136, south 131, southeast 30. I'm not talking about the ones that died months ago. And Mr. President is busy traveling.
The foundation in this democratic era we're experiencing today, honestly, believe me, the person who soiled it is Obasanjo. At the time he was tearing his party card, I was very ashamed. He didn't notice that he was tearing himself.
How long will you keep on complaining?
We keep you informed, thrilled, and inspired.
I need to select. I like every kind of woman. But man, light skin does it for me. No, I'm not racist. That's what I'm saying. I could take anybody. You know what I'm saying?
We are your premium talk, news, and sports radio. Today, 95.1 FM. Don't touch that dial.
All right. We've got to go. It's 11:31
Today.
Cultism is a monster whose ravaging effects have left tales of woes such as loss of lives, kidnapping, drug abuse, threats, destruction of properties, blackmail, rape, and many other ills in society. In our society today, poor parental training, peer pressure, poverty, quest for power and social identity are the leading factors that contributes to youths indulging in this act. Again, peace can be restored to our society only if we attach value to human lives. And this would bring about rapid development to our community. Say no to cultism. This message is brought to you by Today 95.1 FM, voice of the people.
I'm not too tight to announce yourself for this place.
Abobe, march down, Moko, come on here.
Madam, na so you dey tea reach. How
you go chop banana finish, wrap am for nylon, put am inside your bag. When you dey close to window, you no fit throw am now. Abeg go, na so you dey reach.
Abeg, make I calm down.
Don't you know that banana peels are slippery? It can actually cause an accident. And moreover, you are not supposed to throw things on the road. You should pack your rubbish until you get to a trash can where you can dispose it properly. We all have a responsibility to keep the state clean. Keeping the state clean will help stop the spread of diseases and leave our city looking beautiful. So, Oga and Madam, let's stop dumping refuse anyhow on the roads. Let's join our hands together to keep our state clean, to keep River State clean.
This message is brought to you by Today95.1 FM. Port Harcourt.
Corruption is a dishonest action that destroys people's trust. Corruption takes many forms and can be interpreted by many people in many ways. It is hard to enter into any sector in Nigeria without observing one corrupt practice or the other. The faces of corruption ranges from political, universities and college, bank sector, the civil service, even the religious bodies. In Nigeria, factors like greed, poor youth empowerment, poverty, unemployment, etc. are said to be responsible for corruption. However, no reason is good enough to be corrupt, because corruption is capable of crippling our economy, raise poverty level, bring about national crisis, as well as poor national development. Stop the embezzlement and misappropriation of public or government funds, bribery, malpractice, man no man, and treat all citizens equally today. A corrupt-free nation is possible. This message is powered by your premium talk radio Today 95.1 FM. The voice of the people.
Some people will carry human head in their boots and they will not charge them because they are collecting bribe.
When they go collect salary, then go say government need to pay them way.
All these taxi drivers safe, they don't even get papers. Even driver's license safe, they no get.
Hey you, back there. Hold on there.
Their cars are in bad shape, very, very bad shape. They have no ethics of driving. That is why they will continue to bribe so that they can have their way.
I could shoot you now. I could shoot you. Headlight, you no get. Side mirror, you no get. Motorway to where carry animal. Now you take put for road to carry human being. You don't even wind the motor when rain they fall. You no get conscience at all. Take, you be number 15. You be number 5. More than no forget on a number.
Let's allow them do their job.
Do not obstruct justice by giving or taking bribe. Avail yourself a check. Even you, Oga driver, stop reckless driving and always update your papers. This information
is brought to you by Today 95.1 FM.
Voice of the people.
Officer, give me change. Now 1,000 I give you.
Every child deserves to be happy. Every child deserves to laugh. Years after Nigeria adopted international prohibitions on child labor into law, millions of children in the country are still engaged in child labor activities. The International Labour Organization estimates that about 25% of Nigeria's 80 million children under the age of 14 are now in the workforce. Every child deserves a childhood. Let us all rise in every hood to give every child, regardless creed, belief, or tribe, a pleasant childhood filled with laughter. This message is brought to you by the voice of the people. Today 95.1 FM.
Thomas Edison, who lived from 1847 to 1931, was quoted as saying in 1890 that non-violence leads to the highest ethics, which is the goal of all evolution. Until we stop harming all other living beings, we are still savages. Encourage peace in the city and report violence. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not harm. Thou shalt not be violent. This message is brought to you by the voice of the people. Today, 95.1 FM Port Harcourt.
Cultism is a monster whose ravaging effects have left tales of woes such as loss of lives, kidnapping, drug abuse, threats, destruction of properties, blackmail, rape, and many other ills in society. In our society today, poor parental training, peer pressure, poverty, quest for power and social identity are the leading factors that contributes to youths indulging in this act. Again, peace can be restored to our society only and only if we attach value to human lives. And this would bring about rapid development to our community. Say no to cultism. This message is brought to you by Today95.1 FM, voice of the people.
Peace is a situation where there is no war or violence in a society. Peace allows wealth to accumulate and the society to advance.
Through peace, generations of wealth, education, technology can build up, thereby making people very prosperous and happy.
Without peace, there will be violence, war, and underdevelopment in our society. The most disadvantageous peace is far better than the most just war. Let us embrace peace for a better society.
This message is brought to you by your premium talk radio, Today 95.1 FM.
It's what I pray for.
Today FM is 6. Whoop whoop! Thank you, Port Harcourt, for opening your hearts to Today 95.1 FM. Without you, there is no us. It's been 6 years. 6 years of giving you a voice. 6 years of non-stop quality broadcasting, great talk, news, mind-blowing sports, and entertainment. Today, we have the courage to celebrate because of you, and you. The most beautiful things are not associated with money. They are memories and moments we share.
Come on. Oh yeah, now. Come on. Let's go.
As you share in our celebration, we wish you all the joy that never ends. We're just getting started.
Couldn't do a thing like that to me. What on earth did I do to this?
Suicide is a practice that is fast gaining dominance in Nigeria. Suicide is the intentional act of taking one's life. Within the first quarter of 2017 alone, many Nigerians have subscribed to suicide as a means to escaping depression, severe anxiety, acute stress, terminal diseases, lack of money or hope for survival, mental disorder, or even a heartbreak. The World Health Organization revealed that no fewer than 1 million people die annually from suicide, which represents a global mortality rate of 16 people per 100,000, or 1 death in every 40 seconds. It is also a fact that approximately 10 to 20 million people attempt suicide every year. But is anything worth dying for? Suicide is a major public health concern, but it is preventable. Talk to someone when you feel depressed. You can also prevent others from a suicide attempt by contacting the Nigerian Suicide Prevention Initiative on 080-621-06493 or 921-06493. Choose to live today because life is beautiful. This message is powered by your premium talk radio, Today 95.1 FM, the voice of the people.
This is Today 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt, voice of the people. Radio has never been this good. Today 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt. Radio has never been this good. Today 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt.
Yo, Sebado. Wherever you see young John, Sebabo. Ayo, Sebado. Wherever you see consequences, Sebabo. Tiko ba ni jogi okin je kumolu. Ola wa gbe bagi bi alajo somolu. Ti ba gbowo nisin won ni mo se yahoo. Ti ba wo private jet won tun ni mo ga won wa die. Assignment. Won wa die. Assignment. Homework ni assignment. Won wa die. Assignment. Slay queen mak pamina. Baby take pamina. All you like Ribena. Una you Sabina. Tinted dogo logo. Fitted borogodo. Yaro dogo na pesifa mokoloko. Na Koku Foundation. Fowo she charity.